Demolition job.
The lead grows. Now 5 points ahead, and Jan has lost 3 games in a row with white in the tile variation. He just can't play it anymore. Like, losing 1 game with white is bad enough. Losing 3 games in a row with white in the same opening, it's... yeah. Yeah, that's the definition of madness. Repetition like that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, at least we finally got a Nightdwarf, bro. Dang. I mean, finally, David. I'm happy now. I'm happy. We got a Nightdwarf. Let's see what happens here.
It's his kind of one true love, the Najdorf. I know he's played the Petrov a lot in classical chess, Jan, but that's because sometimes a draw is fine, but a draw is not fine anymore with 5 points to make up on the scoreboard. Yeah, this is the Jan we want to see, going for it with black and with white. Knight g4 looked maybe like a very tempting move there, just to put the knight back on e5 on an outpost, but he moves his queen.
We'll have to see it. Yeah, knight g4. A very strong move, which he plays now. Bishop d4. Wow, e5 he's allowing. I guess it was like a knight d5 or something there.
Yeah, e5, maybe the white bishop just moves, and d5 would have become weak. Knight d5's in the air soon, if not now at least. But the bishop drops back first.
Love to see those takes. Strong knight on e5.
Can't be touched. Can't be touched. He'll probably play king to e7. Like, that's very typical in these openings. Like, the black king's actually pretty safe in the center. Rook d8 first. It's been very good so far for black here. I've got to say, I'm so impressed by Alireza, though. Like, his killer instinct is on fire. Like, anytime he gets a chance, he seems to take it. And that's the difference between them so far.
Yeah, with the tactical skirmishes, of course, we've seen Alireza just being more sharper. I mean, Jan, I'm not gonna lie, I think the best tactical combination we saw was from Jan today. Well, that was like game of the day with the Petrov, even though he was losing at some point. But he found just a diabolical combination. Bishop h6, rook g7, queen g1, queen d4. It was just everything perfect. He found it. So when he's locked in like that, he's killer instinct. But Alireza is just able to do it more consistently, it seems, in this match.
Oh, yeah, and talking of consistency, it was fine for so long for Jan. He should have put his king on e7, but okay, bishop g4 was the stronger of the two, because the white queen could have used this diagonal. Bishop on g4 would also have allowed knight d5 tactics once black had played this queen c8 move, but still very loose here, James. Like, the black pawn's so weak, and the white knight's trying to travel around now.
Easy to get to, knight d4. You really don't want to go e5 here. The bishop becomes a menace.
Oh, this is very tough, very passive. Yeah. He doesn't need to get through. He's 5 points up. He can just sit and wait and eat time off the clock.
Maybe rook d3 here. Rook d3. My idea, rook c3. Be a little bit annoying. Queen b6 wants a trade. Should be nice for black, though.
Yeah, should be fine. Maybe he just goes back. I'm very surprised he didn't kind of try and transition into a attack, and suddenly, with the queens coming off the board, the tables turn. Black is suddenly easily able to defend his pawns, and white is the one with weaknesses, especially a5.
Now there is a down a lot of time. I mean, talk about Jan like 2 minutes up. I mean, talk about the speed here, and he has a great position now. Depending on from where he was before. Rook to c6, played knight d4. You want to draw? Not yet. Rook c7. Going to try to win this in game. Going to try to squeeze something out. We got time. 23 minutes left.
Yeah, but if Jan doesn't get this one, and if another 5 minutes disappears, I don't know. I do fear that the gap is already too big. And there we go. He makes his move. He tries to break out, but he's blundered again, Jan. He wants to play rook takes d5 there to hit the a pawn, but he just forgot about knight f5 check, and the black rook would have been hit. So now he's got an ugly isolated pawn, and he's just clearly worse. That was an elementary blunder. I think, unfortunately, it's just he's playing way too quickly, Jan Nepomniachtchi.
And of course, Alireza is punishing that. He's just punishing the moving fast, as he knows Jan does that. 20 seconds, though. Got to be quick here. This isn't a cakewalk. Alireza with a slight head shake. It's not a cakewalk. You got to move. A lot of pieces still on the board still.
Yeah. Alireza, He's so used to playing with 30 seconds on the clock, with 5 seconds on the clock. I mean, his moves are just as good when he has 5 seconds as they are when he has 5 minutes, which is a real paradox. But so impressive. The speed king. This is why Hikaru said he was probably the big favorite in this match. He's showing it, right? It's just the speed and that tactical eye. The knight's coming around. White can sit here for another 50 moves if he wants.
Eating at the time clock. Match clock, that is.
Yeah, you can just put the bishop back on f1 or d1 and just move and move and move. Bishop f1, rook d1, rook a1. Just black is never ever breaking out of this bind. Okay, he's trying to force the issue now. Okay.
Trade, but I have stallion on d4. A5 is extremely weak though. Be careful. Rook e1 could be losing something.
Oh, Jan's blundered.
Knight f5. Oh my goodness. Knight f5.
He's blundered it again. That's
Knight
not the
f5.
first time he's blundered that move.
He hasn't even moved. Wow, it's missed by both. Jan didn't even shake his head or nothing. I'm sure he probably sees it now, but dang. Knight f5 was a big miss.
That was game over. That was probably match over if Knight f5 had happened due to the pin on the d file. Easy fork. And Jan, he stops it now. He covers f5. He did see it.
Alireza having no time contributes to obviously not seeing Knight f5.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't think we can blame him. Knight f5 is tricky at the best of times, but when 5 seconds pops up on your clock, it's tricky. And now, can Jan break through and win somehow? Can he take this knight? That's a big question. He doesn't take it.
That is nice. That was a question. Do we trade? Ugh, really, this is probably the worst knight versus bishop. I don't really like this, but I guess I shuffle. What? King f2 and king e1.
Just a draw. The black king can never break through into white's half of the board. Yeah, this is just going to be a draw. But it's another draw that's going to eat so much time off the clock. He's got the perfect fortress. Pre-move. Unless black wants to try g4 when Alireza is pre-moving. There we go. Draw. And Jan is not happy. Not happy at all. He had chances there, despite a blunder. And Alireza is Alirizing his way to the semi-finals.
Alirizing his way. Okay, that was nice, David. That was